welcome back to the Citizen channel. You're all staying safe and well. And another CITY130. I'm doing these throughout the 2024-25 season. This is to celebrate City becoming Manchester City in 1894-95. And of course, I'm recording this in 2024-25, so 130 years plus a bit of change. So I'm doing this for all our games, home and away, slightly different format for the home as opposed to the away ones. And today we're looking at City versus Everton. Yes, as I record this, City will play Everton on Boxing Day 2024 at the Etihad. This all facts and stats I'm going to give you today are correct as I'm recording this on the 11th of December, so a couple of weeks before. But anything I say is as much as I can check correct at this time. So we're going to have a look back at some older games and some newer things happening with Everton and City. Our home record against Everton in the league is played 91. We've won 50, drawn 22 and lost 19, so not too bad. 160 goals scored, 85 against, which is quite prolific, isn't it? On the 23rd of December 1899, we had our very first meeting. Unfortunately, a 2-1 loss for City in front of a crowd of around 20,000. It wasn't very accurate in those days at Hyde Road, and it was City's first season in the top division under manager Sam Ormerod. Villa won the title that season. City made a good fist of it in their debut season in the top league, finishing 7th. Everton, though, went on to finish 11th despite beating us. They actually beat us at their place as well. 5-0 and 6-2 are our biggest victories. We'll go back to these in a moment. Our biggest loss, though, came in a troublesome season, or one of the troublesome seasons in the 90s, 1992-93, a 5-2 home loss. It was our final league game of the season, and despite Peter Reid still being manager at the start of the following season, it was probably the beginning of the end. The defeat was more embarrassing as City finished 9th to Everton's 13th, and yet they beat us 5-2. And yes, some headlines up there. The fans pelted chairman Peter Swales with eggs. So, not Peter Reid, Peter Swales with eggs. But I think Peter Reid got a little bit of stick as well. A name that connects both clubs and is reckoned to be Everton's greatest ever manager. We're talking Howard Kendall, of course, so not as fondly remembered this side of the East Lancs, of course, for dropping us to return to Merseyside to his first love. And thankfully, when he did return to Everton, his second stint wasn't very successful and probably harmed his legacy just a little bit. And he even got a third go as well in charge, which did little to help his legacy at Everton. But Evertonians still have good memories of him. They can forget the second and third stints. Us, not so much. Before becoming manager, Kendall was a key player for Everton and picked up a First Division title medal in 69-70. Further solidifying his connection to the club, Kendall then became manager and led Everton to win the First Division title twice, 1984-5, 86-7, and the FA Cup in 83-84, and of course the European Cup Winners' Cup in 84-85, and of course they were denied. They were to be denied European football from their neighbours across the road, of course, getting up to no good. Kendall was voted English Manager of the Year in 1984-85 and 1986-87, and after Machin was given the boot by Swales, Kendall was the man brought to steady the ship in early December 1989. Exactly 11 months later, he would return to his first love, Everton. His early transfer deal is pretty much annoyed us. I thought, well, we're getting all the cast-offs from Everton as he let popular players go and brought in the likes of ex-Everton players Alan Harper, Marc Ward, Peter Reid, Wayne Clark, Adrian Heath. Though they all didn't become popular, one or two did. And on the pitch, City was slowly improving. So we sort of were getting to like what we were seeing. And then we had the addition in the summer of the likes of Tony Coton and Niall Quinn, and things looked really bright until literal fireworks on the 5th of November 1990 when he deserted us. He did a runner back to Everton, and for once the fans felt the same as Chairman Swales, totally pissed off at that. Current manager at Goodison, of course, hoping to emulate Kendall's success now a long time ago, is Sean Dyche. On the 30th of January 2023, Dyche was appointed manager on a 2.5-year contract, replacing Frank Lampard. In his very first game in charge, he did pretty well. Everton defeated then league leaders Arsenal 1-0, but since it's been, let's say, a little bit mixed. In 23-24, despite a 6-point deduction from the FA, Everton finished reasonably comfortably clear of the relegation spots in 15th, although with the extra six points, it would have still finished, 15th. Wouldn't have made any difference. And at the time I'm recording this, yes, they currently sit in the Premier League 15th, yes. So there's a trend. So let's go back. Let's forget Howard Kendall and Everton and Sean Dyche. Let's go back to our biggest wins. And the first one, the 6-2, took place on December the 7th, 1957, and it ended City 6, Everton 2. There's a crowd of just over 20,912 in Main Road. City's 11 that day, or Les McDowell was the manager. City's 11, Troutman, Levers, Sear, Barnes, Ewing, Warhurst, Barlow, Hayes, Johnston, McAdams and Fagan. Of course, went on to be Liverpool manager, very successful. And Ian Buchan's Everton, Dunlop, Sanders, Tansey, Donovan, Jones, Rea, Harris, Temple, Hickson, Thomas and Williams. And it was 3-2 at half-time for City. 2 Ken Barnes penalties on 14 and 24 minutes that put us ahead. Then a 35th minute Billy McAdams goal seemed to put City well in charge, but 2 goals from Jimmy Harris for Everton in the 5 minutes before half-time, 42nd and 44th minute, and brought the Merseyside back into it. A 49th minute penalty gave Ken Barnes a hat-trick of penalties, and a hat-trick, and City a 2-goal cushion. And on 70 minutes, Billy McAdams got his second and City's 5th. Everton lost all chance of any sort or hope of a fight back as Dave Hickson for Everton was sent off for a second bookable offence, claiming somewhat angrily to the ref that the goal had been offside, and he remonstrated so badly that the ref showed him a second yellow and sent him off. Joe Hayes on 73 minutes finished the demolition for City. That season, City finished 5th to champions Wolves, with Everton down in 16th. On to more modern times. How about the 23rd of May 2021? Significance? Well, yeah, very. It finished City 5, Everton 0. Of course, only a lucky few thousand Blues who won the lottery, if you like, got to see this live and celebrate another title win. And Sergio's last appearance in Sky Blue for City. I'm still gutted about that. We've not seen him yet, have we? I don't think, since then, well, apart from on the internet. Over to the BBC website and journalist Chris Bevan for his summing up of this game. Manchester City striker Sergio Aguero marked his final appearance at the Etihad with 2 goals as the new Premier League champions ended their domestic campaign with a thumping win over Everton. Aguero wasn't fit enough to start, but his side already 3-0 up. He quickly made his mark after coming off the bench with 25 minutes to go. The 32-year-old Argentinian striker scored his 259th goal for the club with a clever curling shot with the outside of his foot, then headed home Fernandinho's cross a few moments later. Only a smart Jordan Pickford stopped Aguero from completing his hat-trick, the only blip on a memorable day for Pep, Guardiola's side and their fans. Well, apart from not being able to be there. There were City supporters inside the stadium for the first time this season, and they were able to enjoy dominant performance from start to finish, topped by Aguero's farewell goals and seeing the Premier League trophy lifted after full time. KDB fired City ahead from the edge of the area after only 11 minutes and set up Gabby Jesus to gallop clear and make it 2-0. Gifley Sigurdsson had a penalty saved by City keeper Edison before the home side made sure of the points thanks to a cool finish by Phil Foden after good work by Raheem Sterling and Jesus. The crowd had already been demanding Aguero's introduction for most of the match, and when they got the wish, the club's record goal scorer did not disappoint. By Everton, well, Everton's campaign had ended in disappointment and the heaviest defeat of a very mixed season. They went into the match knowing that a win would see them finish 7th and secure a place in the Europa Conference League, but instead they fell to 10th with this defeat. The Toffees led the table at the start of October after winning their first 4 league games, but their European aspirations have been undermined by their dismal home form, the worst in the club's 143-year history. Their away form, well, till this one, was one of the highlights of their past 9 months, but they look like ending their 10-year wait for a win at the Etihad. Everton's best efforts all came on the counter-attack. They had an early chance with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, saw a shot blocked by Edison with the score at 0-0. Another breakaway ended with Richarlison going down in the area under a challenge by Ruben Diaz, but Edison plunged to his right to keep out Sigurdsson's spot kick, and that effectively signalled the end of Everton's hopes. And there you go, guys. Some memories. CITY130, City versus Everton at our place, Hyde Road, Main Road, the Etihad. So we hope you enjoyed that, and join me continuously throughout the season for more of these. Yeah, almost every game I'll be covered, and European and Cup games as well have their own little specials for this CITY130. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please, if you are new to the channel, you're not already subscribed, please press that subscribe button if you enjoy what I try and do. It'd be great to have you on board. Everything City past, present, as long as I can keep going, or everything mixed up in one, like this vlog where it's past, present, and we look forward to the future, of course, with the Boxing Day challenges. As I'm recording this, not taken place yet. Depending when you're watching it, it might be a long time ago, but hey, there you go. So support me, guys, and press that bell notification so all these vlogs are coming out, and check through the channel. Lots of City history, lots of City stuff, and you will also see items on film and TV as well. Another passion of mine, so if that's of any interest, have a look at that. We all need a break from football, don't we, sometimes? So have a look at that. Or if you know somebody might be interested in that who's perhaps not interested in the football, please point them in my direction. I'll be very grateful. And yeah, for if you want to just stay listening, guys, for information on all my socials, you can follow me and I'll follow back on all the various ways. And yeah, I'm always after anyone to help support the channel. You can do that if you just stay tuned. I'll tell you how you can. Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed the feature, and if you can support me through the subscription, if you can subscribe, guys, that'd be wonderful if you've not already done so. We do actually have memberships at the moment, just 99p a month, so you get access to all my City stuff, including all the history vlogs, dozens and dozens not been published yet that you get immediate access to, and every time I do a edit and do a vlog, you get immediate access to it as well. So you can have a copy of scripts as well if you want any hard copy of the sort of things I do on matches and teams and managers and players, etc, etc. So if you can join the membership, that'd be wonderful. We do have sponsors at the moment. P6505 are our current sponsor. They have a little eBay shop, so if you check in the comments section, there's a link there to the shop. They sell movie posters from the 90s and 2000s. They sell DVDs, some classic Hollywood movies, some classic foreign language ones. And if you do see anything you fancy on there, if you do place an order, just mention me, just say Bernard sent you, and you automatically get 10% reduction in the cost of your order. So fill your boots, guys, and my thanks to P6505. And yeah, if you want to support the channel just by watching the ads, that helps. Watch the ads, let them play through while you just have to check your phone or something, let it play out. And of course, if you follow any of the links, that always works as well. If you follow a link to one of the ads and you fancy something, I've done it myself. I've followed a link and actually purchased something from another organisation, but it can happen. It can happen. Not all ads are stuff you're not interested in. And of course, if you can give us a like, guys, that would be absolutely fantastic. All the likes are much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next time, of course, I only ever ask one thing, don't I? Please, I ask you all to stay safe, especially you Blues. Until the next time, come on, City. Bye for now.